What up, gamers? It's Zelda, and today we're playing judgesim. It's the game everybody's playing, I know, but I have been watching so many people play this game, and it looks like a good time, so let's jump right in. We have now been appointed as a judge in the lovely country of the Banana Republic. Used to be known as a clothes store, now it's not. What can I say? You have a male. Wow. I am a female, but I also have a oh, I have to type in my name. Oh my god. Zelduh. Dear Zelda, you were appointed as a judge. Banana Republic Courthouse today. There's a nice flag. I like it. Order in my court. Order in my court. I'm gonna slam that gavel. Good morning. Your Honor. First of all, as the Ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We wanted to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. You can find the evidence in the evidence file. At the same time, you can get information whether there is digital evidence on the tablet. The case file includes the contents of the case and the information of the defendants. You can ask some questions to the defendants by clicking on the microphone. These questions will play an important role in deciding your case. The law book contains the rules and penalties for crimes that you need to look at to make the right decision. And finally, you'll use the gavel to make your decision. Wah! Remember, your decisions will have consequences. Making the wrong decisions in the law book cases will cause your bars to increase. How full your bars are affects the probability of getting a 12 on the dice screen after each case. Therefore, remember that the game can end even if your bars are not completely full. I see. Okay. Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I got 100% mental health. I've never felt that way in my entire life. Until today. Hello, welcome to the Banana Republic, where we're mentally sound. So let's look over the case. This is James Adley, age 26. He's here on charges of violation of restrictions. James Adley, who was seen by the patrolling police at 2 o'clock after the specified restriction time of 22 p.m., was taken into custody on the grounds that he did not allow the criminal procedure to be applied. James says it was around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well. At that moment, I forgot that there were restrictions and I was just wandering around. I saw the police while they were on patrol and remembered that there were restrictions. Then I insisted on not being punished. Well, you can't insist on not being punished after you knew you were breaking a rule and the police were already there. That doesn't make much sense. What do you have to say, James? Why didn't you allow the police to write a fine? Because I thought I was right and they didn't give me a chance to explain. I didn't want it to come to this. You thought you were right, but you knew that you forgot about the restrictions, and then you remembered about the restrictions, and then you were breaking the restrictions. James Adley, you're not too smart there, are you? In your statement, you said you didn't feel well during the night. Why didn't you call an ambulance? As I said, Your Honor, the first thing that came to my mind at that moment was to go out, and while I was doing it, I didn't think of the details. So you weren't feeling well, so you left the house, ? To just wander? I don't particularly care. This case does not contain any evidence files, okay? What about the tablet? No evidence. Alright, well, what does the law say about this? What was this crime called again? Violation of restrictions. Restrictions. Violation of restrictions. What the frick? Where is this? Okay, it's not a homicide. It's not a theft. Verbal assault, no. No. Instigation, no. Physical assault, no. Oh, here we go. Sentence 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. Okay, I was looking at the right side here. This took me way too fucking long to figure out. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. Here we go. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. Yep, there we go. James, you're doing some public service. You're picking up trash under the highway and you're paying me $1,000. I'm not getting you $1,000 and I'm not going to jail and I'm not getting assassinated. Thank you very much. And this is my family. Hello, family. You guys look like you're AI generated. You might be. Our house looks rough. We're all sharing one little couch. We're gonna go to bed because there's nothing we can do outside with $0. Bill passed. Convicts with a criminal record will now be given increased penalties. Okay, so if you already have a criminal record, you're gonna do extra time. It's case number 2. Hello, good sir. I don't like the green and purple situation going on here. All right, Axel Brendan, what's going on? Oh, you do have a criminal record, so we're up in those charges. Possession and carrying of drugs. Oh my goodness. A small amount of drugs were found on the person named Axel Brendan, who was subjected to an identity check by police in the evening as a result of his body search. As a result of the identity scan, it was seen that the person had been tried and acquitted twice before on charges of possessing and carrying drugs. As a result of the subsequent investigations, no evidence was found that the person named Axel Brendan was involved in drug dealing. Oh. So there's no evidence that he was dealing the drugs, only that he has possessed them. Correct. His statement says, I admit that I carry the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I am at home to calm my mind. I have not harmed anyone and never will. I will not use this substance from now on. Okay. He has never been charged with dealing the drugs, but he has been tried. Oh no, tried and acquitted. What does acquitted mean? I need to Google. Acquitted means he was found not guilty of having those charges. So even though it says he has a criminal record, he was actually shown to not be found guilty of having those drugs on him in the past. So he never got charged with carrying drugs, but he has been in the same position of being tried before. Interesting. What about the evidence? The results of the search on the person named Axel Brendan, 5 milligrams of cocaina. All right. That's it, huh? What about the tablet? Anything? No digital evidence. Okay. What do you have to say? Were you going to sell this stuff before you got caught in the ID check? No, Your Honor. I was just on my way home and I suddenly saw the police checking IDs. I wanted to change direction, but I was already on their radar. Where did you get this stuff from? I get it through a friend. I don't know where he gets it. Is this person you call my friend a close friend? No, Your Honor. He's someone I met at a bar called the Grand Pub a month ago, and I don't know him personally. Okay. So it's just, you're just getting it from a dealer. You're just getting it from, I mean, he's admitting that he has it on his person. He's not even saying that it was, you know, planted on him or anything. I mean, he's quite obviously saying that he is carrying these drugs and using them. Possession and carrying, 10 months public service or aggravated sentence, 18 months public service, and a $5,000 fine. What is the definition of an aggravated sentence? So does that mean because he was already tried for this before, that's an aggravated sentence? Aggravated charges can mean a prior charge of a similar crime. So I do believe because he has been tried for this before, we do have to do the aggravated sentence because it does say he has a criminal record. So 18 months public service and $5,000. Honestly, not going to jail over cocaina, I mean, kind of lucky. Okay, 18 months and $5,000. 18 months and $5,000. 18 months, that's a lot of months. And $5,000. And you are guilty, my good sir. And please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Could you imagine I just lose for like no good reason, even though I had a 0% on everything? All right, my mental is still 100 and my kids still aren't asking for anything. Thank God, because I have literally zero money. So don't ask for fucking shit. We're eating ice out of the freezer for dinner. Meow. Meow. Egghead. Hello, Egghead. Your Honor, a lot of evidence is lost as a result of anarchist attacks on our state. In order to ensure the security of the evidence in our cases, we will deliver the evidence to you in a device we call a cryptex. We designed the passwords on this device so that only you can solve them. And remember, if you try to open it 3 times before the green light turns on, the cryptex will destroy the evidence. Oh! Okay. Jason Hamstred, you are here on charges of assassination. Holy moly. During the night, Freddie Coles, CEO of Glenswick, was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by the car park security. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. Interesting. Security guard Jason Hamstred, who was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident, became a suspect and was taken into custody by the police. Oh, this guy's the security guard, and he is being accused of assassinating the CEO of the company he worked for. Okay. He does not have a criminal record, which is surprising for somebody who assassinated somebody. On the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started work. While I was doing my routine hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Coles's vehicle, but the open trunk of the vehicle caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Coles's lifeless body in the trunk. What caught my attention about the body was that it had a red rose on it. Afterwards, I immediately notified the police. Okay, a red rose on it. A red rose on it. That is surely something, isn't it? Okay, let's try this evidence briefcase thing. Huh? What? I'm sorry? Imagine you're like watching a case file and the judge is like, hold on, let me fuck around with this briefcase for a little bit. I think if I click this thing one more time, it's gonna destroy the evidence. What in the fuck? Let's talk first. How do you think the killer entered the car park undetected without an ID card? I can't find any answer to that, Your Honor. The doors have never been used in the system since I started my shift. Did you have a problem with the CEO of the company, Freddie Coles? Did you know him well? Glenswick is a really big company. I know them by name. I started 3 months ago. I only interviewed with the recruitment department and I had no problems with him. Okay. Yeah, the evidence is destroyed. Yeah, the evidence is destroyed. Yeah, the evidence is destroyed. Yeah. Okay, I started this day over because I literally need to figure out this fucking evidence file. Is there a hint at all on this? Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right. Kill myself, jump around, what? We designed the passwords on this device so that only you can solve them. Well, bitch, I can't solve them. Oh, what? It turns green before it turns green. Okay, love it. Thanks. I don't know. I think I already tried that, but okay. The rope found next to the vehicle tire and used to kill Freddie Coles. A red rose was found on the body of Freddie Coles. This is what we got? This is it? I really don't think that this guy did it, but it is so sussy that there's like no CCTV. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. Why, though? Man, that's tough. The rope found next to the vehicle tire used to kill Freddie Coles. I think if this guy did it, why would he leave the rope next to the tire? That makes no sense. If he did it, he would not leave a rope there. I don't think he did it. I really don't think he did it. I know it wants me to convict him because like the CCTV wasn't working, but I don't think he did it merely because, I mean, the red rose thing is weird because why would he leave this mark? But also, why would he leave this next to the car and then do his rounds and be like, oh my God, there's a dead guy in the trunk. Yeah, no, I don't think he did it. I think he's not guilty. I think he is not guilty. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. And I hope I don't get arrested or killed. And I lived. Huzzah. Oh, is it payday? Welcome to the ATM. Credit options. Oh, I can use my credit card. I see. I see. I guess I'll withdraw my cash. All right, thanks for the money. Oh God, only $100, huh? Your daughter asked you for $100 for her school fees. Oh, of course, bestie. Wow. 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 $0. Wow. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Don't worry, someone else will do it for me. It looks like they're wearing dunce caps. All right, good morning, everybody. Silence in my court, please. Bob Isaac and Connell Glean. Hello, good morning. Criminal record, yes. Criminal record, no. Okay, interesting. Charges, auto theft. The vehicle was stolen while parked in a parking lot opposite the neighborhood where Lehman Diaz lives. Following the denunciation on the morning of the night the vehicle was thought to have been stolen, the license plate was traced. The vehicle was turned over the same morning, and as a result of the searches, a package containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle. Apart from this, no additional findings were found. As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was determined to be Bob Isaac Groove, nicknamed Big, known as a former car thief. Oh, so you're just a car thief. I mean, okay, you're getting sentenced. Statements from Lehman Diaz. We went to the summer house in the counting village with my car for 2 days as a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I think I forgot to lock my car because I was tired from the road. There's a possibility that the person who stole it took advantage of this. I mean, lock your car, Dumbo. The car thief says, on the morning of the day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Connell Glean, called me and said he had urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I thought it was urgent, so I quickly went to Connell's house. Connell gave me a car key and a piece of paper with the address of the place I was to take the package. So then he says, I drove off with a car, soon I got pulled over and found out the car was stolen. Upon this statement, Connell was found at his home and brought to the police station for questioning. Connell, I do not accept any of these accusations. I don't know anything. Interesting. Okay, so there was no proof that Connell was even there. They pulled over Bob Isaac Groove in the stolen car. He throws Connell under the bus. There was no proof that Connell, A, was even there, and B, had anything to do with it other than Bob's word. Okay, and to top it all off, Connell doesn't even have a criminal record. And Big Bob Isaac Groove sure does. I'm not sure how I feel about that, Big Bob Isaac Groove. Where were you the night the car was stolen? That night, I was sitting at a place called Pepe's with my girlfriend. Before it was too late, I dropped her off at her house and went to my home. I fell asleep shortly after, and in the morning, I woke up to Connell's call. When was your last conversation with Connell Glean? It had been almost 6 months since we last spoke to Connell, and I was very surprised that he called after all this time. Also, it had been a long time since I left these jobs. I'm now in a regular life and in a regular relationship. I'm not guilty. When did you meet with Bob Isaac Groove? I have known Bob for over 20 years and he is a dear friend. Mr. Groove says you gave him a stolen vehicle, delivered a package, and asked him to take it wherever he wanted. Is this true? This has nothing to do with me. The last time I met Bob was 6 months ago. Bob has slandered me. Oh, camera records. Wait. No facial recognition. Okay, there is CCTV footage of just the car? I don't know. I don't know what to do with about that. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I did it. Wow. That one was so much easier. Evidence. Cigar scissors and box found in the vehicle. Fingerprint number from the evidence. Okay. Fingerprint number 212314. 212314. Oh, Connell Glean. Wait a minute now. Connell. There's your fingerprints on the cigar scissors in the box in the car. Connell. Well, if you haven't talked for 6 months, why would your fingerprints be on the cigars in the car? And there is digital evidence on the tablet. Yeah. I wish I could see the video. No facial recognition because it's too fucking dark. I got any emails? I got nothing. I think the fingerprints change everything, you know? 212314. 212314. Connell Glean. I mean, Connell had the car. He gave the car to Bob Isaac Groove. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I don't think that makes Bob Isaac Groove, like, not guilty. I don't know. I think he knew that this was illegal. Theft crimes, auto theft. 2 years jail. You're getting 2 years jail. You're getting No, not 3. 2 years jail. And you get to go. Bob Isaac Groove, not guilty. Yeah, that's what it's gotta be. That's what it's gotta be. And I do not get killed today, thank God. Thank God, honestly. Thank God that you guys don't fucking want anything either. You guys are needy as fuck. And can you put some fucking socks on? Because your toes are jank looking. Breaking news, state of emergency. Due to the recent increase in anarchist activity, the government has declared a state of emergency. Due to the state of emergency, judges can now be appointed to all types of cases. I mean, I already got an assassination case, so I feel like I already got, like, anything. Oh. Oh no. A family case. That's very sad. The situation: who will take custody of 12-year-old Ezekiel and his sister Clara Robin. Okay. Ben Robin and Diaz Robin recently divorced. A custody case was filled by Diaz Robin, the mother of the children, for the custody of their children Ezekiel and Clara. As a result of the divorce, the mother has a certain amount of alimony that she demands from the father. Yep, that sounds about right. There's no evidence, huh? Are you sad that your parents are divorced? No, I'm not, because my parents didn't get along very well. They argued all the time. My sister and I were very uncomfortable and couldn't stand the crying of my sister anymore. So, do you want to live with your mom or your dad? What's important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing for her would be to live with my mother. Who would you prefer? My mother is more important to me. I think being with my mother would be better for me and my mother. Of course, with my sister. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? Yes, very much. Even though they fight, I love them both very much, and I can't live without either one of them. Do you love your mom more or your dad? I love them both very much. I never want my parents to get divorced. That's why I'm so sad. If you had to choose, who would you choose? Your mom or your dad? I don't want to choose one or the other. My only wish right now is that my brother doesn't leave me. He always supports me. Please don't separate me and my brother. Alright. Well, we can't talk to the parents, huh? Any digital evidence? No. Okay. This seems pretty cut and dry. I mean, is this not pretty cut and dry? I mean, there's so many options. Give custody of both children to the mother, give custody of both children to the father, giving the son to the father and the daughter to the mother, giving the daughter to the father and the son to the mother. That's so strange. Placing children in orphanages due to lack of conditions. That would be horrible. That's horrifying. I mean, I wish I could talk to the parents, but I can't. Yeah, I'm giving both the children to the mother. I couldn't even talk to the parents, but both the children want to go with the mom. I mean, the son says the mom is better fit, and the daughter says she wants to stay with the son. So what can you do? What can you do? Cut and dry, baby, cut and dry. I'm a good judge. I'm good at judging you fools. There's nothing I want to say to you fools either. Hey, if we get divorced, you can take the kids. I don't want them. I'm broke. I'm not a good fit for a parent, so it's fine. I think this is our last case for the week. Hello, sir. James Redlow, age 51, criminal record, yes sirree, charges of assassination. In the morning, a person named Amanda Selvia, who was jogging in a forested area near the highway, came across the lifeless body of a person named Francis Crims while jogging. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. According to the autopsy, it was understood that he died as a result of prolonged asphyxiation without any signs of impact on his body. According to the allegations, the last person the deceased was in contact with was James Redlow, a member of the board of directors of Karen and Wells. That night, we left the company together. We went to the bar called Lou's Drop with his vehicle. After staying there for about 1 hour, he dropped me off at my home. I don't know what he did after that or where he went. Francis and I were good friends. While sitting at the bar, I saw him troubled, but no matter how much I insisted, he didn't say anything. He just said that there was something wrong in his life these days, and no matter what he did, he couldn't change things. That's all I can say. I'm very sorry for the loss of a close friend. Statement from the person who found the body. That morning, like every day, I headed to the area in the forest that I always prefer to run. While I was taking a break to drink water, I saw a body lying flat behind the bushes. I immediately informed the police. All I remember is that the person was lying on the ground, was wearing a suit, and had a red rose on him. Oh. Another red rose. Oh, okay, this one. Oh, there's a sticky note that shows you where they go. Lovely. Can I? Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. This one goes up. The third one goes down 2. This one goes across. This one goes up here. This one goes up here. Boom. Beautiful. Was there a sticky note on the other one that I just ignored the entire time? Because that would be crazy. Rope found near the body and used to kill Francis Crims. And then the red rose found on the body. I wonder if my security guard guy was actually the killer or not. Because I guess if I put him in jail and then this still happened, obviously he wouldn't have been the killer. But because I didn't put him in jail, right? Maybe this wouldn't have happened. I'm a little nervy. I'm a little nerviosa right now. Is there any digital evidence? No. Okay. How long is your friendship with Francis? We've been working in the same company for about 4 years, but we've had a close friendship for the last 2. Was there anyone in the company who didn't like Francis or had threatened him recently? No, as far as I know, there's no such person. In fact, he was the CEO of our company and he was well liked by every member of the board team. Oh, another CEO. I don't think that would have been our security guard. Because why would our security guard of this other company go against a different CEO? Like, that has nothing to do with the company he works for. Did you often go to the bar and question with him? Yeah, we used to go at least twice a week and vent to each other. That's all the info I got? Well, I don't think this guy's the killer. He does have a criminal record, so that makes me, think that, oh, of course he did it. But I think it's another ruse. I think that this Red Rose guy is a serial killer that has something against CEOs. I mean, who doesn't though, right? Corporate America. I really don't think this is the guy. I really don't think this is a guy. I still got a 0% chance of being assassinated or arrested, so that's fantastic. I really don't think this is the guy. I mean, again, it is determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place, like this guy who has the red roses and stuff, he turns off these cameras on purpose. So yes, it looks sketchy for these people who were the last seen with them, but at the same time, according to his alibi, he wasn't even there. He was dropped off at his house. I don't know. I mean, I don't think our last guy was the killer, so I've got to say I don't think that this guy is the killer either. I don't know. I think I've got to let this guy go. I don't know. I think I got to let him go. This game does not give you enough talking to them, though. I will say. I need to talk to him more to make an actual verdict if this was real life. But for the game, I will say not guilty. Judge Zelduh. As a result of the decisions you made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary. Ooh, yay! $700. Thank you very much. And thank you for not killing me and arresting me, ? Let's fucking go! $200, yeah, $200, yeah, $200, yeah, withdraw my money, yeah, taking out my money, yeah, taking out my money, yeah, Oh, Judge did the right thing. I'm really relieved. Absolutely, absolutely. Yay, bravo. Oh my gosh. Look at my Twitter. It's blowing up. Oh my. Oh, good. Thank God you guys don't want anything. I need to go gamba, seriously. All right, we're playing some blackjack. I'm gonna put 50 on it. Okay, a 6. Ooh, a 16. Oh, I need a low card. Okay, let's put 100 on it. We gotta win. We gotta win big. We gotta win big. Or else we're reloading. Or else I'm cheating. Oh. I need another 10. Oh my God, the game saved. I gotta get out of here. I'm down 50 for no good reason. I gotta go to bed. 2 dunce cap wearing mother. These are some interesting head shapes. I do gotta tell you that. Interesting head shapes. All right, Eldon Duncan and Arthur Darrell, one without a criminal record and one with. To the Banana Republic Court. Charges, threat, and malicious wounding. Wow, okay. The incident occurred in the evening at the home of Eldon Duncan. The person named Arthur Durrell who caused the injury fled immediately after the incident. An arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Durrell as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Arthur Durrell was hiding in his sister's house and was captivated by the police in the evening and brought to the police station for questioning. A statement by Eldon says, "A month ago, I borrowed some money from Arthur Durrell. He kept calling and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing, and after a while, he started following me home. Although I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Arthur Durrell behind me. I noticed he was holding a knife in his hand. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to be quiet and go to my apartment with him. I couldn't react because I was afraid, and then we went into the apartment. After entering the house, he started rummaging through my house looking for money. When he couldn't find any money, he stabbed me in the leg. He then quickly fled the apartment. Then I took my cell phone and asked for help from the police." Arthur says, "About a month ago, Eldon called me and told me that he needed money. Although I was in a difficult situation myself, I gave him money he asked for and explained the situation to him. He said he would pay me the money back as soon as possible. Since he did not respond after a month, I couldn't stand it and called him and told him he had to pay his debt. He told me that he would pay the debt if I came to his house on the date and time he said. When I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment and that we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and said he would come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move to defend myself and the knife was stuck in Eldon's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. Eldon does have a criminal record, and Arthur does not. Arthur is the one being accused of stabbing first, although he does not have a criminal record. Let's look at some evidence. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7, 8. Yeah, let's go. Okay, knife found on the person. There is a fingerprint of 21272. Fingerprint 21272. Oh. 21272 Arthur Durrell. So the fingerprint is more noticeable of Arthur. Okay. Telephone conversation between Eldon and Arthur. Arthur, when are you going to give me my money back? Eldon, give me some more time, please. I'll return it as soon as possible. I've waited long enough. I can't wait any longer. If you don't pay me by tomorrow at the latest, I'm not responsible for what happens. Okay. Calm down. I'm saying I'll pay. If you don't pay by tomorrow, I'll kill you. Okay, well, even if the situation took place as it did, this threat, that's illegal to begin with, Arthur. Arthur, that's not cool. I almost believed this. Honestly, I almost believed this, Arthur. But you know what? You ran to your sister's house because you were afraid. You should have called the cops, Arthur. Yeah, no, Arthur, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Even though you don't have a criminal record and he does, actually, you're the one in the wrong. The charges are, let's go see what you're here for, what it actually says it is. Threat and malicious wounding. Physical assault, malicious wounding, 8 years jail. And what about threat? Verbal assault. And so 10 years. 10 years for Mr. Arthur. 10 years jail. 10 years jail. Uh-huh. And for you, nothing. Nothing. You're not guilty. All you did was borrow some money. And that was, you should have paid him back as soon as you could. And if you, it was kind of poopy, but not illegal. So, what can I say? You know? Bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. We're getting progressive here. Hello, good sir. Maybe not a good sir. I don't know. A Hwartz roast. Hwartz roast. He's not negative mental health test, so that's good. Or not good, I don't know. Willful damage to public property. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches belonging to Trent Hour Municipality, and an investigation was launched following complaints. The CCTV footage was examined in detail, and the person involved was identified as Hort's Roast. As a solution, the new bench was placed in front of Trent Hour Town Hall, and they started to wait. Hort's Roast, which sounds like a delicious meal, sat down on a bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by police officers at the same time. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did it was because I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned into an addiction. I can't control it anymore, but as I said, I didn't know it was a crime to do it. You didn't know it was a crime to, like, use a sharp object to ingrain things into public benches? Yeah, that's damage to public property, bestie boo. Yeah. All right. Evidently, that's what we're doing. Hold on now. There we go. Got it. That one took me a minute. Jesus. The benches damaged by the defendant. Holy moly. No, that's insane. That's a lot. He had 3 different objects to start defacing these benches. This is a lot. No, absolutely not. That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. Let's assume you didn't know that what you did was a crime. Did you also not know that this is the citizens who use these benches and seats? Of course I do, Your Honor, but I wasn't thinking about that part of it when I did it. Do you regret doing it? I absolutely regret it, and I promise to do my best for public peace from now on. Well, then maybe you should do some public cleanup, you know? What is this offense called again? Willful damage to public property. 12 months public service. Ooh, that's a lot. 12 months. 12 months. Guilty. 12 months. A whole year of public service. And you deserve it. Because that bench was fucked up. And you brought all the tools for the job. Seriously, that was crazy. That was crazy work. Oh, thank God. Thank God, y'all. Seriously. I really want to go gambling, but we can't. We can't. I'm gonna lose all my money. What if I... Wait a minute. What if I get some credit? No. I can't. I cannot. All right, what's going on here? Tranks, a music production company, claims that The Wall, a music production company, is using the structure of a track that belongs to them and violating their copyright. There is digital evidence for this case, okay. Tranks Music Company has released a new track in the recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released, the music company The Wall released a track of its own. In response, the music company Tranks argued that its copyrights had been infringed and that it should be paid $10 million in damages, citing the track's infrastructure as evidence. The lawyer of the Tranks music production company. We spent a lot of time working on the track and we were very happy that we finally finished it. But a few days later, we realized that the track released by the music company The Wall used the exact same infrastructure that we used. Our problem here is not that they did this, but that they did it without permission. We decided to file a lawsuit for compensation, which we hope to get. We request that the appropriate action be taken. The track was created with the original infrastructure of the long efforts of our sound engineers. This kind of accusation is unacceptable. We don't think there is copyright infringement just because the infrastructure is similar. We are sure that in the tracks we released before them, they also have tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. We do not want to be victimized by this situation, and we request that the necessary action be taken. Okay. Well, music by Tranks. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm digging it. Okay, we got the feel for it. Let's do the other one. They do both have a beat. bum 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 bum. It is similar. It is the same like situation there, but the synth is totally different. The BPM is different. The vibe of the song is completely different. I don't think it's similar enough. I really don't. This is like saying that every pink-haired anime girl is the same girl, right? This is not... Nah, no. That's like saying every hip-hop track with the same drum line is an infringement of copyright. Like, so many hip-hop tracks have the same exact drum line. Doesn't mean that they're stealing from each other. It just means that that's like a hip-hop line, right? That's a hip-hop drum line. Like, no. And $10 million is crack what you smoke? Is crack what you smoke? Absolutely not. The Wall Music Production Company. Also, wait a minute. 3 days after? It released 3 days after. You think that they finished that song, got it fully produced, and completely, what's the word? Published. Completely published for public consumption in 3 days? You think they heard your song, completely professionally produced it, and got it published in 3 days? No. It's a coincidence. Is it a shitty coincidence? Sure. But that's totally a coincidence. They do not owe you $10 million. Absolutely not. Not guilty. At all. In the slightest. No. Okay, I got a raise! Yes! And hopefully I don't die. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. I'm a good judge! I'm a good judge! Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's put my fucking money in my hands. Let's put my money in my hands. $300, baby, yeah. Take that money. All right. I'm gonna ignore my kid until we play next time. I think some of those I was a little torn on, like the assassination cases, but I think now that I'm sitting on it, I think I did the right choice, because I don't think either of those people were the serial killer. But let me know, what do you think's going on with those Rose assassinations? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!